Alright, here we go. So first, I'll show off my Sheogorath. So if I'm out adventuring, I've got him looking like this, with this Daedric Lord armor I got from a mod, and then that hood is from a different mod. It's Daedric Mage armor. And then if I'm in a city or at one of my houses, I have him like this, with the regular Sheo outfit and fine hat. And the only modifications I did to his look was the beard. It's the same normal beard he normally has, except I added the little chin strap thing to it. So I wanted to do a short video on this new house I found that's amazing, especially for somebody who likes Daedric stuff like I do. So this one is Daedric Castle by, I can't remember the guy's name. When I actually do a real video, I'll look it up. But right here is where it is. So you've got Northwatch Keep right next to it, and there's Castle Volkihar. So it's just south of Castle Volkihar, and you can actually see Castle Volkihar from here. See, over there. Oop, something's attacking me. So when you first come here, the map marker's there, but you have to discover it to fast travel. As soon as you walk through this awesome Oblivion Gate looking thing, you discover it. And let me clear the weather. That's better. So, you got this nice big castle. It looks amazing. I love the little glowing magic things on the towers there. And this big black and red arch. I love that. So then you come up here, and outside you've got, a little practice dummy and a couple of little places to sit. And then around the sides and up here on both sides are plantables, which I've already filled up. So one thing I'm going to do in any video I make is all the plantables are going to be filled, bookshelves are going to be filled, weapon racks, armor, mannequins, all be filled. So then outside you've got a couple of guards that are Tremoras, which look awesome. And this castle does have quite a few NPCs. Almost all of them are some form of Daedra. And then when you first come here, there's a sign, I think, right here, that so you can buy the castle. It's 40,000 gold, I believe. And so let's go inside. Alright, so when you first get here, got this big entrance hall, and throughout the whole thing you've got this really amazing looking red and black color scheme going, and I think it looks really good. So got these really good looking windows, and these soul gem looking things he has all throughout the home. It's actually a theme in several of his houses, different colors. There's one of the NPCs. She's House Carl. And then here you've got this beautiful throne. I love it. Just kind of overlooking the entry hall. And then that ceiling, I love that too. I think it's really nice looking. And then off from here you've got the bedrooms and the display hall. I'll come back to those here in a minute. So, and this mod is available for SSE and Legendary Edition. The only difference that I know of is this. This is not there in the Legendary Edition. So all it does is teleport you to this little balcony outside. The little seating area so you can look at the view, which, when it's clear, is very nice. You can see the Castle Volkihar from here. But that's pretty much it. Just a little place to admire the view. Alright, so behind the throne. Oh, and I've got an ego already relaxing in here. You got one of the mini pools here. You got another one of those circular ceiling things. And around the pool you've got some seating so you can sit down and eat and relax after you go swimming. And these banners are everywhere too. I love them. I think they look really good. And then over here you've got a poolside bar, and it's fully stocked. Looks good. Lots of static decoration, which I really like, because that way you don't have to worry about NPCs walking around up here knocking them over, because they love to do that. And then behind the pool you've got a couple of benches to sit down, and this really nice looking statue of my mind went blank. One of the Daedric. Gives you Dawnbreaker. But I love the little swirling magic thing between your hands. I think it's a nice little touch. And the waterfalls look really good too. I love the spouts he has. The water coming out of it look good. And then in this corner you got another little seating area. And same thing on this side. And then in here, got another NPC who is a magic vendor. And then you got some shrines of Mephala, Azura, and Boethia. And then got a little desk over here, some decoration on it. And then here you've got a little alchemy station. I love these bottles. These, I think, are part of the mod. I don't think I have a mod that puts those in. I think they look really good. And then you got a little enchanting station over here with a staff enchanter and an arcane enchanter. And up here, just got a little seating area and a couple of chairs, and then these little cushions by the fire so you can sit and relax by the fire. Alright, and then that leads to the library. I'll come back to that here in a second. Then in here, you got your smithing area, which has everything in it. It's got a grindstone, smelter, wood chopping block, plenty of storage, a smith vendor, tanning rack, workbench, some more storage, and then this forge. I love this forge. So you got these little lava falls here, and instead of your typical forge you have this little spinning orb, and it's the Daedric forge. When you use it, uses the same animation as enchanting, but it's a full forge. I think it's a really cool touch. Alright, so while I'm on this side, go ahead and go to the library. So I've still got to fill all the shelves up. It just takes so long. I really didn't want to fool with it yet. But a bunch of the bookshelves, and then also bookcases on both sides. A little area to sit and read. And then in here, we've got some more shelves and some seating. And then, these bottles, they were in the bar too, and they're all over this castle, and it's something that comes with the mod, and I think they look really good. Yeah, and then you got a little area to sit and read by the fire. And then up here, just got some more seating and some. Well, I do have some floating objects. For some reason, the table's not there, but I don't mind it. Kind of looks semi-magical. Kind of fits, I guess. And you got some more bookshelves. And then in here, there's a little living area for, I'm assuming, the librarian, which is her, I believe. Yep, that's the librarian. She sells random assortment of books. And then on this side, you've got a little area to display your Mythic Dawn commentaries, 1 through 4. And there is a Mythic Dawn cult banner above it, which looks really good. And then some more shelves on the end. And then in here it's another bedroom, I guess for followers if you want. And then this castle does have some hidden areas. One of them is right here. They're well hidden. They're not obvious like a lot of castles' hidden areas are. It just looks like a normal wall, but you open it. Wall slides open, and then there's a pull chain for that. And you come down here, and you got a little dungeon. That's typical dungeon. You got some skeletons and more of these really cool looking soul gem things. Torture rack, of course. And then on this side, you've got a little bedroom for your jailer, which actually isn't a jailer, but whatever. And then you've got a few cells, which have this little lever which you can use to open the door. And none of them have anything in them except for one at the very end. That one's got some bones in it. This one has vampire cattle in it if you're playing as a vampire. And there's also a hidden area that has more vampire things in it, like coffin, stuff like that, and we'll come to that. But this leads to a secret entrance to the dungeons from the bedrooms, but we will circle around to that later. So first, back to the library, and you can, when you come down here, close it behind you. And I like to keep everything closed, especially my secret areas, so none of my servants or followers will go in there. Alright, so back to the main hall. Alright, so other side of the pool. Got a little dining area for some of your servants to use. And then off from it, you've got several little bedrooms for them. And they're all pretty much the same. Bed, storage, little chair to sit on. And that leads to the dining hall. And on the side, just more bedrooms. And let's go to the dining hall next. So in here they have this nice transition to this blue and black theme, which I really like too. So the door is still the red and black because you're going into a red and black area. But in here, it's kind of soothing and it's a calm color. It looks really good. But you've got this nice big dining table full of food and another one down there. So to the right, you have a bar complete with a gigantic mead barrel and a mead brewer vat over there. And one of these NPCs is also a bartender. That one. Nope, sorry. Nope, she sells jewelry. Well, one of these is a bartender. And there's also a barter in here somewhere. I'll find her in a minute. On this side is your kitchen. You've got an oven and then some storage and some static food decoration. And more up here. Bits of meat cooking on the fire. And then over here you have a cooking spit. Now let's see which one he is. He is the chef. So he sells, need that one. He sells food and drink mostly. Alright, and then here you've got the other dining area. And off to the side you've got quarters for all the servants that work in this area. And also on this side. Alright, and then I think this is the bard. So if she's playing music or you request something or whatever, she comes and stands right here and plays the whole hall. Nope, that's a follower. Some of them are followers. But in here you've got another bath. It's really more of a hot tub. It's not deep enough to swim in. And this castle does have an auto undress effect if anybody's in the water, or if they walk through this entryway here. But I've got it turned off because I do have some body mods, and if I'm going to post it on YouTube, that'd get me in trouble. So I've got it turned off right now. But in here you've got a little sauna, which is nice. A little tiny hot tub and then some benches around the fire. There's the bard. Alright, and so that's it for the dining hall. Alright, so next let's go to this side, to the display hall, which still needs filling up as well. I've only put a few things out. So you walk in and you've got all these red and black arches going down and down this raised platform area, and then the display hall is all around you. Goes all the way to the sides. So on the left, you've got some storage chests and safes and urns, and some mannequins and display cases. And then on this wall, you've got some display cases, mannequins, and then some weapon and shield plaques, which I have to work on filling all of these up eventually before I do a real video. But it goes all the way down. And then on the end, you got some dagger racks. And then on both sides, you got this really cool looking raised platform with display cases, which I have filled up with some of the unique items in the game. And it's got another one of those little rotating orbs like they had at the forge. And then this side's exactly the same as the other side. Plenty of mannequins and display cases. And then another platform, which I've also filled up. Alright, and then in here, next area, you got another raised platform with dagger racks, which I haven't quite completely filled up yet. I ran out of daggers. And yeah, that is the Fork of Horripilation. I love that. It's a Shale Gorath artifact. And then on these sides, you've got bunches of weapon racks on both sides. And then you got some more armor racks, and then these are shield plaques. Got Ariel's shield on that one. And then some more display case in the center, which also has some more unique items in. And then more mannequins and shield plaques on this side. Alright, then when you go through this door, you come to the area that's all the unique items with the special displays for those items, which I've mostly filled up. Still got a few things left. But you got treasure maps, which is something you don't see in a lot of house mods. And then you got insects in a jar, which I have, so I can put them out. And then this little nook is paragons from the Veil. And I love how they all have their own little nook that looks really nice. But then here you got all the black books from Apocrypha. And then this is something that's in several of his houses. Something you don't see usually. It's the inside of one of the black books. Looks really good. And then here is for all three of your Elder Scrolls, which I haven't put there yet because I still need them for a couple quests. And then you got all your Dragon Priest masks, which I have filled up completely. And then you got one for all your Dragon Claws. It's another one I need to fill up. And I love the little black and red circular thing behind it. It looks, it'll make everything pop really well once they're all on there. Kind of like this one. So you got one table for some of the Daedric artifacts. Black star, and then if you don't have the black star, you can put the regular Azura star instead. And then this is another one that you don't see often, is the 4 ornamental rings from the Atronak Forge. And Agua Infinium, Kavka's Vial, Savior's Hide, Ring of Namira and Hersine, Ebony Mail, and Spellbreaker. And then some of the Daedric weapons, plus Blade of Sacrifice. And then the staves, plus Ebony Blade. And then here you have all the Amulets of Divines, which is another one you don't see sometimes. And then the unique amulets, Savos Aran's amulet, Necromancer, Locket of St. Geob, Yizra's necklace, Sarthal amulet, Kind's token, and the Galdor amulet. So yeah, it's got, and then this, I feel like this is supposed to be something, but I can't find an activator here to add anything, so I'm not sure, but I do think it's kind of odd. You've got this little circle of water and this little platform in the middle with this one single brazier and then nothing to put there. It looks nice, but it's a little odd. And I can't find where you're supposed to put the skeleton key. I'm sure it has to have one because I've never seen Daedric artifact display area that didn't have a spot for the skeleton key. But yeah, I can't find it. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the display hall. Almost done. Alright, so across you've got the bedrooms. Alright, so then in the center here, as soon as you walk in, it's really nice looking. Got this fountain covered in ivy. and I just think it's beautiful. The red and black, it's just a good color scheme. And you got some benches to sit and enjoy it. And you have a couple of dagger racks on the sides. Oh, and I meant to show some of it earlier. All over the place there's this artwork, and almost all of it they look like screenshots from Oblivion when you're inside one of the Oblivion gates. And I like that. It's a really good choice. Alright, then on this side, you've got little bar and alchemy, or enchanting station and alchemy lab, which, that's a great idea, mixing alcohol with dangerous magic and dangerous chemicals. That's a great idea. Lovely. But got a little desk for you to study to improve your alchemy or enchanting. And there is a little bit of storage in here. And then you got a little table, sit and eat. Little fireplace. And there's a bookshelf here, which I have filled up. Mostly. I can't quite get that one full. But yeah, then you got fully stocked bar. And then, so here is where the other secret entrance to the dungeons is. This is also the vampire area. Right here. So, got a little altar here with a draugr on it. Some blood potions. And a coffin, of course. And then in here you got some more potions and some storage and lots more coffins, I guess, in case you turn your followers into vampires. And then a little seating area with another coffin. And then this is where the spider imbuing chamber is. And then you got another little pool in here. This guy, he definitely likes putting pools in his home. So I've got a couple of his mods so far, and they both have several pools and hot tubs and things. But it's kind of steamy, so it's probably more of a giant hot tub. And then on this side, this is that door that was in the dungeon. So, you're a vampire, you wake up out of your coffin, you just go right through this door, and then your cattle's that first cell on the left, so pretty convenient. And yeah, I'm OCD about my doors being closed, so sometimes I will take a second to turn around and close them. Alright, then on this side, it's the children's room. So it has 6 beds, so it is usable as a home with multiple adoptions mod. They got a little practice dummy, and they got some little toys here, which are little models of the loading screen characters. And I love this. This is in the other home I have of his too. Little cushions by the fire with some books for the kids to sit by the fire together and read. It's a nice little touch. And yeah, they each have their own chest, so it's a nice little kid's room. Oh, it's back here. Alright, and then you got this little area on both sides of this center door. Just a little heat/light source and those pretty banners again. Alright, then here is the master bedroom area. So I'll start over here. So you got private bathroom, the nice little rays of light coming in, and some towels, some soap, and nice little hot tub thing to sit down and listen to the little waterfall, which looks really good. Alright, and then in here, got a little sitting area. Have a drink by the fire. And then some wardrobe. Wait, oh, so there's a teleport spell for this place. I didn't see it last time, so there we go. And then this chest. I love this chest. It looks really good. Which I already filled it up with lots and lots of gold and gems and things, and then use the console to lock it so nobody could steal my stuff. And then here, I love this. This nice tall platform with that black and red going up, leading up to the bed. And then on each side you've got end table with some decoration, a static Stone of Baronziah, and then this little candle. I think that looks really good. It's really cool looking. And then you got a mannequin and display case, and then a few weapon plaques, which I need to replace those with, better looking weapons later. Bookcase, dagger rack, and you've also got a bookshelf here, and some wardrobes, and then a safe. So I think that is the whole castle. I will double check just to make sure. Yeah, that's it. So I will go ahead and shut it off, and I very much hope my voice picked up good. And I'll do a real video on this one later once I've filled everything up. But this is just a test, and after I discovered this, I was like, yeah, this one definitely needs to be the castle that I do my test on, because I love the Daedric theme. Oh yeah. So over here is the stable for your horses. It's got, a couple slots for horses. Yeah, but that's it. And so I will step out here. And real quick, this is something I'll actually do at the beginning of videos probably. I'll do a little slow flyby of all of it. I love the roofs of these towers. They just look really nice. Alright, so, yep, that is the end of it. So, let me know what you think. Make sure I'm not too boring with my touring, and I am going to slow down. I know I kind of walked fast because I was trying not to make this crazy long, since it is just a test. What I'll probably do is, because I can't make myself walk slow, I'll probably make myself over encumbered. That way I'm forced to, move at like this speed. But other than that, let me know what you think. Make sure, give me any pointers, whatever. And I'll get this uploaded and sent.